よしちゃん。皆さんおはようございます。
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if it's your first time, welcome here, as Mennonites say. In this vlog, I'm going to be heading to Guatemala for the first time with a bunch of my friends, specifically to a small town called Flores, which sits in like the middle of a lake. I have never been to Guatemala before, as I said, and so I'm not entirely sure what to expect, but I'm really excited.
You've been to Flores before, right?
I have not.
You haven't? Oh, okay, so it's the first time for both of us.
That's right.
Nice.
This is Marvin, who I've been good friends with for like 3 years, but we've known each other way longer than that. And this is my also good friend, Selah, who I've known for like 3 years.
Yeah, I can pretend I'm struggling.
Yeah, we'll put you in the low trunk thing.
Yeah. Human trafficking.
And then, like, when we get to the plaza, we'll, like, have you guys stage it. We'll, like, be in there and I'll open it up and I'll look around.
I'll tell the story about Alejandro after.
Okay, there's no cops, now bolt!
I hate
We're
seatbelts
shuffling.
save lives. Where am I going? I guess I'm going in the back corner now.
Bye-bye.
Who is all here?
Just us.
Oh. This is much a part of everything. Actually, this is fun, guys. Actually, I'm
But
having
if
fun
Sayla
back
gets
here.
annoying,
Right.
then
Wait, what are you saying? I can't hear.
if Sayla gets annoying.
I'm having fun, guys. Wait. Wait for a second. Car windows don't have that thing where they stop on your fingers before they crush your
I
fingers.
think especially that one.
It's a lot louder back here.
I'm sure it is. British?
Okay, I don't think all the
Squish.
express buses
Oh, wait, no.
travel
Aren't they all like New Zealand?
No, it's British because he's wearing the little hat.
Oh, well, the GIF. But in Hop, like, what are the chicks? They're not British.
The chicks are Mexican. It was no. I just remembered the whole plot of the movie. The whole plot of the movie was literally about indentured servitude. I'm not even joking. It was literally about the chicks trying to overcome slavery.
True.
I'm not even kidding. Like, they painted them as the villains, and they all had Mexican accents.
I mean,
too.
what if they signed a contract, though?
Hello. So I forgot my passports. Could you bring them? We're not too far. We'll meet you at like a midway point.
Where's the gas station?
They're in my room. They're on the top.
So this is our whole party going to Guatemala today. There's me, Marvin, Selah, my sister, and then one of Selah's friends, Lisa, who's over in the back. So something really cool that actually happened on this trip was that as we entered like the Belizean side of the border crossing into Guatemala, there happened to be a huge group of Japanese tourists that was ahead of us in line. And for those of you who don't know, I actually like grew up in Japan, specifically northern Japan, and I attended Japanese public school, like for elementary school, from first grade to like third grade. So like I grew up around Japanese people. I speak Japanese. I was just in Japan in 2025, and I'm planning to go study in Japan, hopefully by next year. So yeah, lots of connections to Japan. I hope to live there someday, yada, yada, yada. And so at the officials window ahead of us was one lady from the group who was kind of like managing all the passports. And the reason I could tell they were Japanese in the first place is because I looked at the passports and I was like, wait a second, those are Japanese passports. So I decided to call out to her and see if I could talk to them. So I spoke up and I was like, すみません、あなたたちはもしかして日本人ですか? And so then the lady turned around and she was like, あ、はい、日本人です. So we got to chatting away in Japanese and she was asking me about my background, why I knew Japanese, all that stuff. And so I asked her about her and her group, like where they were from, what they were doing in Belize. And she explained to me that they had just finished touring around Belize and checking out all the cool natural sites and stuff, like the big blue hole out in the ocean and then some of the cave systems. And I was like, へー、すごい楽しそうですね。僕は実まだ行ったことないです。And she was like, もう10年間以上住んでるけど行ったことないの? And I was just like, まあね、ベリーズの田舎に住んでますからね。なるほど。But probably one of the funniest moments of the conversation was when I told her what area of Japan I actually grew up in. And when she heard it, she was just like so surprised. じゃあ日本ではどこに住んでたんですか? 青森県でした。Aomori. And to give you guys some context, like the reason why it's so surprising is because like Aomori Prefecture in Japan, like it's as north as you can go on the main island. And it's like the sticks to most Japanese people. Like that is the boonies. That is the inaka, as they say. and it's already got like a relatively low population density, so there's not a lot of foreigner presence. So to like hear that a foreigner grew up in such like a rural area is just like really surprising to someone who's from the South. I also got to chat with the rest of the group, and they were all just equally surprised when I told them I grew up in Aomori. And actually, when I told them I was aiming to study in Japan by next year, they were all like really supportive. It was really sweet. They were all like, "Ah, ぜひ日本に来てね、ぜひ勉強しに来てね。またいつか会いましょうね." So that was probably one of the highlights of the day, just getting to run into a random group of Japanese people. I don't think I ever see a Japanese person really. So to be able to see like a huge tour group and talk to them all was really cool and special.
Just crossed the border, guys. What's up, Marvin?
So they still have to let us in Guatemala. You never know.
Oh, yeah, true. We still have to actually like cross the border.
We're at the middle of the
We're now in the Guatemalan side. Or I guess we're just in Guatemala now. That's cool. Yep.
Getting through immigration was actually surprisingly quick. Like I think it took us 15 to 20 minutes and we were done.
So far, this kind of just feels a lot like being in Belize. So we're across the border now, and before we go to Flores, we're just stopping at this little restaurant in this like little town right outside the border to exchange our currency, and then we're gonna get some breakfast, and then we're gonna get back on the road to Flores. And apparently the road is terrible, so that's gonna be fun.
So apparently Dasani had a rebrand. I feel like they're gonna regret the super trendy typeface eventually. So these tacos were like, I don't think I've had restaurant tacos this good in a long time, like since being in Mexico.
So you know my dream. This part, the river and the border are very different. So if you look right there at the end of this road where it comes to a T, that's Belize. You'll see a cement walkway. That is Guatemala. After the cement walkway is Belize. That is the line.
Oh wow.
But
Now,
there's a river.
The line is disputed. I don't know if later when it's not disputed if it'll be at the river or if it'll still really be here. But sometimes, like Sayla said, it's umbrellas, but now they have this.
They changed it for a season. I think this is their Easter. Semana Sana. It's pretty.
It's Elf on Belinda.
Yes! It's actually for Wicked. It's part of the premiere.
They make those. And at night you see it's all Christmas
Sayla's totally
lights.
Belinda and I'm totally Elf.
Can you tell? Oh, okay. Yeah, but isn't there a limit?
A high limit.
Little boy's been cause I'm tapping on the glass.
No wonder he gets some okay, without you.
No way.
Yeah, we're like 7.8 right now.
Wow. That's crazy.
No way. I think we're just really high out there.
The lights are. Oh,
There it is.
That's beautiful. What is that? Look at the land?
Taco Bell. I'm gonna eat the Taco Bell.
You really never? I swear you've had Taco Bell before. I swear it. No, I'm pretty sure you've had Taco Bell before.
They put chips in it to make it crispy.
They put what in it?
This is the first time ever trying McDonald's. And they're like,
And then she has to try dipping the fry into the milkshake.
people dip their this into their ice cream.
It is true.
It's so good. This is your ice cream.
It's such an American thing.
It's probably not super exciting for a vlog, but we don't really have any malls in Belize, so we of course had to hit up the mall that's here at Flores. I've got to say, I think compared to malls I've been to in like Mexico or the US, this is definitely not super impressive, but you know, like for a few hours drive away from the border, I guess you can't really complain that much.
I know, I was literally
so
Can't do it.
Okay, but you can do
There's a
it.
clear bag.
Yeah. Are you recording?
Yeah.
It is. There's no way to see
Man, if we
this.
get stuck, I just
I am absolutely gonna get some boba later.
Try not to fall, Lisa.
Fine. I'll go next to you. Ready, Lisa? Ready?
Hey, listen, hold on, before you do anything, this is moving right now, so if you grab it, it's gonna take you.
See?
Don't fall
I'm
down.
just warning you about that.
You'll die.
You'll do fine.
So being a Mennonite, you don't get a lot of opportunities to leave Belize that much. So Lisa is not accustomed to a lot of like conveniences that are in like more developed countries. Hence why she's not used to the escalator here.
They didn't have tapioca, so I'm kind of sad now. But oh well.
So one of the stores actually had a MacBook Neo on display, so I got to try it out a little bit. The try it out is like in heavy quotation marks though, because it was locked down to preview mode, and it's like you could barely do anything on that. We then of course had to stop by a giant thrift store that was here in the plaza, and I didn't get anything, but it was pretty cool just to see the amount of clothes here.
It's so much cooler in here.
I just caught up with the Amazing Digital Circus recently, so I had to snap a photo of this thing that I found in a Dollar City.
Oh yeah. Gosh dang it.
Okay, and then recording everyone taking a bite of that.
Smush his face into it. Oh my gosh.
How is it? Whipped cream?
Oh, that is literally neon green. It is.
Is that pistachio?
Does it taste green?
If green were a flavor, this would be it.
What is that? Lime? Did you get lime?
Yeah, lime.
Another mall, because Sayla and her dad really like shopping in Guatemala because everything's like way cheaper than in Belize. And from here we can actually get our first proper view of Flores. So, kind of a funny story, as we were walking around this mall, there was like a K-pop store that we passed, and I think they were literally selling cardboard cutouts of K-pop guys. And there were like these two girls in the store, and so as we're passing by outside the store, I look through the windows at both of them, dead in the eyes, and I just start doing like the I'm watching you gesture with my fingers, like making sure it's as clear as possible that they are being judged for walking into this store.
Oh, it smells good though.
And for some context, when we were walking around before, we had passed them and they had kind of looked at me, and I think they kind of assumed I was Asian. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you think I look Asian or not. I'm not Asian at all. So all of us, like the girls were also laughing. I think they took it in good fun, but it's like they were laughing at just like the Asian catching them off guard as they were worshiping their Korean boys. So yeah, that was really funny. I wish I got video of it.
Is that going really fast, guys? Did it go so fast?
Yeah, for sure.
So this is the one road that connects Flores to the mainland, and as you can see by how busy it is, like I guess it's pretty popular, but it was really loud, so I muted this section because there was just like nothing but cars and scooters that you could hear. This lake is definitely pretty though. I'd give it like a solid 8.5 out of 10 for the view, probably. So we were supposed to act as naturally as we could while this video was being taken, but apparently Sayla did not get the memo, so... Now for Flores itself, it's actually pretty small, as it turns out. So there wasn't a whole lot to do besides just walk around in the blazing heat. And like by blazing heat, I mean it was like over 100 degrees Fahrenheit all day today. So we were just walking around and sweating, and it was hot. And like we were stopping at every single sarita we passed and like little convenience store get waters, because it was, man, we were dying. We then passed by this big cathedral where we thought there was like a service going on or something. But when we took like a peek in, it was actually like a funeral service, so we kind of just dipped right after that.
I don't think so. There's boats everywhere.
So this is the thing. This is the lagoon, right? But it's really small.
Coca-Cola. Oh my gosh, these guys are so cool.
Why did you?
They're so cool. They're so cool, bro. Oh my gosh, the aura. I feel the aura.
Yeah, I don't know who those guys were. They kind of just pulled up blasting their music, and I was a little annoyed, so I poked some fun at them. But it turns out they were pretty good sports, so that was cool.
If we ever tell you to video something and you don't want to video it, you could just pretend to be recording a video.
And now after walking around on the actual Flores Island for a bit, we realize there's not a whole lot to do besides just walk around, so we're finally headed back towards the car now. For some lore on Flores, apparently the whole island is actually like sinking, so you're gonna see portions of architecture that are just like submerged in water, and apparently it's because they used to be above the water, but I guess everything's just sinking, so that's kind of scary.
いいな。欲しい。マジ欲しい。次な。Finally getting done with a long day of exploring in Guatemala, and now we're finally getting ready to go back home, which will be nice because I really want to shower because I'm so sweaty. It's been so hot today. It's like just finally getting like cool. It's probably only like 85 degrees or something, so it's still friggin' hot, but it's like so much better than it was this afternoon. So yeah.
Are you a schizo? Or are you talking to yourself, punk? Why are you recording the? Oh my gosh! It was my.
After 3 hours of driving, we finally made it back, and I could not wait to be back home because I had to sleep and get ready for worship practice in the morning. After church, I just hung out with a few friends, got some food and some drinks, and we just chilled.
And then YouTube can see your cool shirt too.
Yeah.
You not gonna swim, Martin? Oh. Oh jeez. You almost reached that time. So I got a chai, and it looks pretty good. Vaughn, what did you get?
I got a salted.
And then Marvin got hazelnut ice latte. Nice. And Nicole got sweet.
And so with that, the weekend comes to a close, and I start my first day at my new job. Every Monday, they have a weekly meeting at the headquarters to discuss what's going on and have a bit of devotion time. And so me and a few others who were also starting their first day had a brief orientation in the morning. My new job is a hybrid setup, so I get to do most of my work from home. So that gives me a little bit more flexibility to do some extra shopping in between and stuff.
ポッキーあるじゃん。嘘。すげえ。見たことねえ。ベリーズで。
I swear, Belize just sometimes has the most beautiful cloud formations just in a random part of the day. Like, I don't know what's with it, but it's always when I'm driving that I just get the most gorgeous views outside, so I had to get a video of it for you guys. This is some chai I got in Guatemala, and I have to say it's the best bag chai I've ever had. But thank you all for watching. That was the end of this vlog. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Love God, love others. Goodbye.